Gosh, it's going down to about 55 degrees tonight, which is just too cold. I just don't want to risk it. Oh, Slinky's not happy. Oh, get Slinky. This is not an easy endeavor, so it's just a little nerve-wracking. Don't bite it.
Oh God, no, Kenan, Kenan!
All right, we got a cold front moving in. What's happening, people? Kate, Kenan, children. What's up? That's Sophia. And it's all hands on deck here because we're gonna put most of the animals away. I mean, basically anything that's tropical is going in a warm environment. And the first stop is gonna be...
Our animal mission is simple. Education in action, conservation in action. This is Kamp Kenan.
The radiated tortoises. Oh my God, sweetheart. You're very strong. All right.
Now, this is like stressful.
It's hugely stressful. It's hugely stressful, but the fact that Kate and the kids are helping me really is a big deal and takes a load off. Normally I would do this all alone, and it's just awesome that they're helping out today because this is not an easy endeavor. Gosh, so if you really are incredible. Thanks, Leo. That's too big, buddy. You gotta, sometimes they take more than they can get that tortoise. Yikes, he's a good boy. He likes to help, but I just get worried if you drop them. He's not strong enough yet.
Right.
So it's just a little nerve-wracking. So yeah, we want to get these guys up. These are going to go into the snake room. I have a radiator in there, and we got to make sure everybody's accounted for. We got to get the snakes away. We got to get, gosh, it's going down to about 55 degrees tonight, which is just too cold for these guys. I just don't want to risk it. Now, normally I'd have a shelter out here for them, but I haven't gotten around to building it yet. We did build that big galop one, and now the next project is getting these guys a nice shelter to live in. So tonight, they're just gonna have to stay indoors, and I'll just put them in some tubs and they'll be fine.
You're in one of the warmest places in the US, but how often do you still have to do this?
You know, a few times a season, you're gonna have to put these animals away. So it depends on what kind of cold front moves in. It's usually infrequent, but it does happen. So you gotta be prepared for that. Let's see, all right. How many? 1, 2, 3, that's 7, there's 8. One of the more simple things I got to do is just get some tubs, put them in the tubs, and that's that. So we're also going to be bringing some snakes back into the snake room. And again, I've said this a million times, this is not my favorite room, but it's functional, okay? It's not pretty, but it functions. We've got a lot happening here in this room. We got a lot happening in the future for Kamp Kenan. We are going to be attacking her enclosure next. I am building her a larger enclosure. I bring her out often. I know a lot of you worry about that, but she gets brought out. Like to do a lot of, like I walk Slinky, I walk Buttercup. But I'm now moving to building a new enclosure for her. And I'm thinking about tearing this down and refurbishing this whole enclosure, or this whole room as well. But back to the task at hand. Let's go. Let's get some tubs. These guys are actually going to be hanging out in these tubs. We're going to put the tubs in the room. It's a big deal, man, when the cold front moves in, especially if you don't have a heated shelter for the tortoises outside. And the way I always figure it is, if you're a tortoise that lives over 100 years, spending a couple days in a tub is not the end of the world. Come on, get on out. Go. Here, I'll make it easy, huh? Push this over.
Nothing's ever easy.
All right. We'll do 3, 4 I can get in.
You think they just sleep when they're stuck in here for like a day or two?
They will. They'll just kind of chill out in the dark and basically calm down. This is what we did coincidentally in the hurricanes. Also, I can get another one in there.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so I'm happy with that. Okay. All right, next up, I gotta prepare these cages. So, we gotta quickly do this. What do we got? These are just very simple enclosures. Because most of the time the snakes are outdoors.
So it's like basically quickly setting up a little habitat for them because they gotta be clean in there and you gotta change stuff out and you just gotta set it up.
That's exactly right. It's just about the essentials, you know, because they're only going to be in here for max a day and a half, 2 days. So it's really not super important to beautify it. I like to keep it simple here. Just some paper. We got to get tracks, these on the tracks here. All right, so there's that one. Now we got to do this vision cage, more for an arboreal setup. But what people don't realize, that's the thing, man, like, you know, people get a lot of animals, they don't realize to do it right, it is a great deal of work, you know? And I've got help in the form of my family, but it's still super stressful, especially when you want to make a video showing everybody about it, because I just go, and it's like, I got to make sure that I remember everybody, you know what I mean? Now the goal is here in the future is to make sure that everyone's got a heated shelter. And as you guys know, we did a lot of moving of animals in the last couple months. So when I moved the radiateds, I just didn't have a heated shelter set up for them. So that's what I'm going to be working on this coming week. And good thing it's going to be nice and cool when I do it. That was the one thing keeping me from getting to work, is the fact that it was so darn hot for so long here and late in the season. So let's think about this. We've got underneath.
Did you figure that trick out yourself?
Yeah.
You just did?
Yeah, you like that? Yeah, thanks. It took me only 15 years to figure that out.
All right.
Yeah, anyway. Okay, so here's what I got to do. We've got 2 jungle carpet pythons. They're going to go here. We've got the Timor pythons. They're going to go there. Then we also have the Hog Island boas, and they're going to go up in there. And that's it. They can hide under the paper if they want, because I just don't have enough hides for everybody, but they'll be fine. We got that Hog Island there. I haven't introduced them. The blackheads right there. There you go. Let's go get some snakes. All right, so we'll grab these carpet pythons. We'll get Colin and his gal. And they're out. It's already starting to cool off, but they're already out. And they're trying to soak up as much sun as possible. I just like to let her know I'm here. Let her know I'm right here. Okay. Might be able to get both of them at once. Look at how pretty Colin is, huh? When these guys are out sunbathing. All right. There you go. So we got these 2 beautiful snakes, aren't they, guys? I love them. So we got a coastal carpet python and we got a jungle carpet right here. And they're awesome.
And they're friends?
They're friends.
Do they breed?
They can hybridize, yes, sweetheart.
Yeah.
There you'll have some pretty snakes. All right, let's get them in. All right, guys, you're gonna go right in there. Oh, you want? Nope, you gotta go after. I know you like it. Hey, you come over here. Come on, guys, go back in there. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, night, night. Hey, Slinky. Hey, while we're at it, let's put Slinky away so we can leave this door open. Hi, buddy. Guess what, pal? It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold and you need to go in your house. So let's go. This is what I do. See, it's easy when you have a house for, oh boy. Oh, Slinky's not happy. Oh, Slinky going. Oh, get. Oh boy. I gotta get on this side. I gotta grab this butt and I gotta just push him.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Save eyes. Up. Slinky.
Yes.
Whew. I don't know why
Yes.
you just didn't want to go in.
It's a beautiful day. Who wants to go inside?
Who wants to go in? I also have to put something on this because he can push that open. All right, let's leave those doors open so I can get these snakes out of here easily enough.
Now, if they're in that box,
I'll just pick that whole box up.
that box wouldn't keep them warm because there's no warmers.
There's no heaters in there,
Right.
but there are snakes in there.
Right. That's
Is there a
easy.
snake behind it?
Nope.
They're both in it. Poopies.
Hear you. No, I hear you.
So this is cool. This is pretty easy, folks.
Well, that's great.
Isn't that cool? Just pick the whole thing. Look out, Leah. Yep.
You just leave them in that box
I'll
in the
just
warehouse?
put them in that box in the warehouse. In the cage. That's what I'll do. I'll be right back.
Door then. There they go.
Well, that was easy, but I'm not so sure it'll be the same for these guys. Let's
No,
see.
this comes out.
Yeah, but it's
Pretty.
still pretty, but I'd like to get them both. They're actually both up there.
Oh yeah.
That's 2 snakes.
Okay.
Here we go.
Grab them on this
All right. Hey guys.
Well, if they're
What kind of moods are we in? We nice and cold? Oh, they're warm actually. That's good. They're warm.
That's fun.
It's warm. So warm. Buried in. It's over here. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Let's get them moving.
I actually saw his head.
Come on, guys. There they go. There's the 2 faces.
Yeah, I actually saw his
Look at how beautiful that rainbow is.
Isn't that awesome? We gotta just get them moving. Get them off this thing. They're kind of coiling up too. This is not fun stuff. So excuse me, pardon me. You stay there.
Yeah, excuse me, pardon me.
He's getting into
A
Ju-
fight.
Attack mode.
attack mode. He is.
Hi.
So it's gonna get interesting with the Timors. They're always a little challenging. Yeah, look at this. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. You in a good mood or a bad mood? There you go. You just get moving. Tickle, tickle, tail. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Here we go. Don't bite it. Don't bite my arm. Don't bite my arm. Here we go. Now I got him in a corner, which is, what do we know about that, folks? Never put an animal in a corner, right? Well, that's just what I did. Oh, Jesus. If he hits the hat, I don't mind. Is he gonna hit the hat?
He's getting close.
Let me,
Wants
maybe,
to taste it.
maybe he'll climb on the hat. I see his shadow. What's he
Oh,
doing?
yeah, he's gonna
He's
climb on.
almost there.
Is he almost on my hat?
Oh, he backed out. He retreated.
He retreated.
He retrieved.
All I got to do, God, everyone's just squirrely. This one's a good snake though, but just squirrely. All right, come here. If it were hot out, this would be a weight of the deal. All right,
Oh
let's
God.
stop.
No, Kenan! Kenan! Kenan!
What?
It's
Everyone?
going
There
out.
he goes. Hon.
Good, that's good. All right, we got him. All right. Oh, now this one's tied up. Oh, this one's going here.
Okay, now that one's going into the corner. That's good.
What happened to my snake girl? She ran away.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, but he's gonna...
Now this one's wrapped up.
That one's ready to shed.
I knew these guys were going to be an issue.
High, plenty I was gonna say so low, not high.
Oh, God. I'm unwrapping snakes.
As soon as you get that one off, the other one's gonna be wrapped up.
I got it. All right. Woo! Timor pythons, really beautiful snakes. I love them. They also like to musk you. All right. So these guys, now that they've put their perfume all over me, this should really drive Kate wild later. Girls just can't resist Timor python musk. I should bottle it, sell it. Be amazing. Anyway, let's do. Oh look, these 2 came on out to say hello. Let's get this one in here. What they do, you know, these animals don't realize that it's gonna get cold. So I just have to disturb them for a little bit. What I'll do later is I'll get their water bowls and I'll put some water in here for them as well. But for the sake of the video, guys, you gotta keep moving. So we're gonna do just that. We're gonna keep moving on. We closed that. Oh, all the snakes are good. Now we gotta get those 3 rhino iguanas and the monkey tails. They should be the last animals that go in here. And luckily for me, I've got these awesome enclosures. right here. So everybody will be happy. And so if you put Guapo and Lola in there,
Yeah.
all right, let's just have a look at them.
Actually, they were already in there.
Oh, were they? I'm gonna open this and have a peek. Oh yeah, yeah, that's nice. But we need to do something first. I need to plug in their heater. So I just want to make sure that's plugged in, and then this I'll just drape out here. Okay, all right, guys. Oh, there is a little turtle. That's so funny. That turtle climbed all the way up. These guys can take the cold, no issues. Oh, get back down there. How funny, huh? Climbed right up in there. Incredible. Okay.
So that's it. Those guys are good to go.
Those guys are good. They're in their house, but it's these next that I got to put in that little critter.
Yeah, and they're crazy.
They're a little crazy, right?
Especially the one.
The female, El Diablo.
Yeah.
All right, let's go 1. Oh, good. And 2. See, the 2 monkey tails. These guys.
That's the crazy one.
That's the crazy one, yeah. These guys have quite a powerful bite, so you don't want to get bit by them. It hurts. All right, so if you can carry that into the snake room. It's great having a helper, isn't it? Okay, okay. I guess I'm gonna just manhandle these 3.
I don't think everyone knows about these guys being
I
here.
know, they were on the Army Channel. My friend Ken Alfieri, if you want to check that video out on the Army Channel, these animals were taken from the Columbus Humane Society. There was a pet store that closed down there, and the animals needed a place to go. And so I got a call from my buddy Ken Alfieri, and he said, would you want 1.2 rhinoceros iguanas? I said yes. So we're giving them a home here. I'm gonna do some work to the enclosure. As you know, we're building a larger one with our friends at Knitwire coming up in March. I'm gonna have probably the craziest lizard complex ever. So I'm really excited about that. And this male's beautiful. I named him Stumpy because he's got that little tail. We're gonna grab a female here. Oh, easy does it, sweet pea. That's a girl. Just stay calm. Just here. You can go up there. And just take it easy. All right, so I'm gonna have to get them out to where I can grab them all one time. Luckily, my Cyclora, my Cuban rocks are all inside because that would not be good to do.
Why didn't you take a bin to put these guys in?
Because I didn't think ahead. Hey, Kate, is there a chance, can you grab a critter carrier?
Critter carrier?
Yeah, like one of those cat carriers. How's that? Good thing Kate's over. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Come here. Easy does it. Easy does it, friend. Easy does it, friend. They're moving kind of slow because it's cooling down. Hi, girl. Hi, sweetie. Don't bite me. Because these guys are getting to the size where it would hurt if you got bit. All right. You got something, hon?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Look at you.
I know, I was getting hot in that. I mean, I know we had a cold front coming, but the sun is a little hot. So.
I hear you. Just
That
hold that.
jacket was
These guys are
killing
going to get heavy as I add more lizards to the thing.
That's right, that's why I work out.
Yeah.
So I could help you.
Get ripped. All right, did anyone see
Right
that?
there, it's over there in the corner. That's why you came, because you were like, oh, maybe it'll jump on Kate's head.
Okay,
Oh,
got it.
buried in the mud.
All right. Put these guys in here. They've lived together too for their whole lives, so I don't want to separate this nice band of happy lizards. All right, so we got the monkey tails, all the snakes, got these guys. The Chinese box turtles are good to stay out.
We put
Guapo and Lola are in.
What's next?
Slinky's in. Leopards, let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go, man.
Alrighty. He says there's 12. I don't think that's right.
There's one.
He again. He tells me a different number, but there's one. All right, you open that. Let me get this. There,
Snow leopards are in here,
there, and there.
and there's one regular leopard in here.
Okay, so now I've got 3.
When I open the door. So now there's 1, 2, 3, and now 4.
So that's 4, right? 5. You just line them up. how Kenneth says carry, I'm like a 6-pack. So that's how to carry. Not like I would know how to carry it.
Yeah.
You rolling?
Yep.
All right, guys, so check this out. He's all show. This is Marty, the Mertens water monitor. He just likes to hiss and cause a fuss, but he's gonna go in this little heated box that I have. And what I do is I just lock him in it. He's a beautiful lizard. He's never bitten me, but he does like to do all this bluffing and stuff. And such a pretty, pretty lizard, isn't he? All right, let's get him in. Oh, look at all these strange looking mushrooms. I'm gonna just put this in here for now, and then I come back and I screw it in. Just make sure that's rolling. Yep, that's rolling. All right, let's get Pinky in. Well, Pinky's actually a smart one. She goes in every night to her shelter, so I'm really not worried about her. But let's have a look at her all the same. She's up here getting what sun she can. But what I'll do is I'll double check and make sure she's in her house, which of course has some mulch, and she can dig into it, and she can get down onto this Zoom Ed heat pad that I've got. And then what I'll do is tonight I come out and I close up the entrance with mulch, and that really insulates. So I don't have any drama with this gal. She loves her house. And just leave a little bed and that'll heat up nice. Okay. All right. All right, so Kate and the kids are getting the leopard tortoises in. Let's go figure out what we got to do with our new arrivals, the blue iguanas and the rhinos over by the pond. I need to get some extension cord because we have some heaters already set up for them, and they're just going to have to go on in them. So here we go. I'll meet you over there.
Wow, I've come so far, huh, Tom?
You've come a long, long way. Did you ever think?
Never in my life did I ever think I'd be doing this, but it's become fun.
Yeah.
So
At least that's what you tell yourself?
that's what I have to tell myself. Yeah, to get by.
Hey, what's up? So what I got going on here is we've got a cave, and I just put one lizard in it. They seem to have found little crevices they prefer to hide in more, but I need them to get onto the heated pad. Basically, I might have to pull apart some of the slate that I put up here and just shove them into this. I may even come back eventually with some foam and kind of foam in the areas that they were getting into and kind of divert them into this. So it's a really good thing for me to see what's happening, where the animals are going as we move into the winter season here. What I'll then do is I'm going to just take some grass, ball it up, shove it right on there, and that's insulated. It'll be no problem at all. So that's what I got to do over
And that's
here.
the blue iguanas.
These are the Lewisii, yeah.
Yeah.
You might want to just come on over here. I have to figure out how to get this gal. In fact, what I could also do is take this, just block the male from coming out.
There you go.
I got my phone over here. Just driving me a little nuts. There we go. Just gently pull this out. Up. I see a lizard. Here she comes. She's trying to get out. There she is. All right. Look at how pretty, huh? And so they're already a little cool because it's been a little bit chilly. So go in there, girl. Go. All right. So that's good. I didn't have to tear this thing out too badly. And I know now that this is an area that they can get into, so I'll just rearrange it and they shouldn't have a problem. All right.
What's left?
Well, the galops and the sulcatas. I think Kate's already got the galops going.
Got her this far.
Ah.
But I think she's confused with these things here.
It's going in the new house. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
You doing it?
yeah, she's going in.
Who, Darwin?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Yep. Oh, delight.
go.
Look at you go, Ma. You're a tortoise herder. So there's no excuses now. You know what you're doing.
Of course I do. You taught me how.
Socrates.
Are these the hardest guys to get in?
Sometimes they can be stubborn, but if they're motivated, no, it's not so bad. Look at that.
Are you putting him in? You're putting him in?
Yep, we're putting them in.
I don't like to focus. Other way. Other way.
Stand in front of his face. Like this.
Oh, like right there.
Yeah, right
That's
there.
right. There's a pair of shoes going in today. Oh, you won.
Who's in there? One's in there.
This just annoys them, folks. If you're new to the channel and you've never seen this before, this is actually how other tortoises get them to move. Get each other to move. They just tap on the back of their shells. Babe, what are you doing?
He's not really listening to me as well as Darwin
You
did.
stand right in front of him.
Other way. Go.
Easy, easy.
Other way. I'm not doing it hard at all. That's probably why he's not listening to me.
There you go.
He thinks this is his
Right,
home.
right. He's not used to it, but wait, it's like moving into a new place. Let me show you. You stand right in front of him and you annoy him. You don't let him go the way he wants to go. You gotta make him go your way.
Gotcha.
Good boy, Doctor.
He's the boy, you know. You know, men, they don't
Little
like
stuff.
to listen to women.
I
So
listen
always
to my
the way.
woman
Oh, yeah. I have all the time.
every day.
All right, now the kids' turn. Give me the stick for the kids.
Okay.
Now
we're on
to And your turn. You get in one, and you get in two.
I'm going to
Oh boy. This is gonna be a challenge because everybody's out.
Fun.
Yeah. Oh man. I was hoping everyone would come in.
Good thing Leo brought that stick.
Yeah, well, the stick doesn't really work with sulcatas at
Really?
all. Yeah. But you know what does? Food. What do you say you grab a little Missouri?
Where is it?
It's in the snake room.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Can you get that?
Yeah.
Just like a little bucket of Missouri,
Sure.
and they'll follow the bucket in. All right, so basically Kate's gonna go get some Missouri. She's gonna bring it back in. It's very simple. We're gonna just lure the tortoises in with the Missouri. There you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a lot of work having your own reptile farm. And what? And beehives? Oh, that's not beehive. That's just a bunch of beeves on the queen palm dates or whatever they are. I don't know. Anyway, this kid notices everything. Oh, she's got the food. We're gonna wrangle the tortoises up. We hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all soon. We gotta get this done. Thank you.